Hello friends, I'm Joana from Joana Miranda Studio, and this is my video series, Art Bag, Time-Saving Tips and Tricks. As you go down the path towards becoming an artist, part of getting better at what you're doing is being willing to try lots of different art media and experiment. And of course, what that will teach you is that there's some tools and art supplies that you really love to work with, and others that you're not quite so sure that you want to keep around anymore. So rather than throwing out your unused art supply or gently used art supplies, I'm going to show you a couple of my clever hacks for things like this. When I bought this big brush a couple years ago, I intended to use it to do large watercolor washes. And I tried to do it, but I never really found it to be that helpful. And disclaimer, there's probably nothing wrong with the brush. Probably it was user error because I most likely was trying to do watercolor washes on non-watercolor paper. So tisk, don't do that because then you won't get good results. However, the brush just didn't really work for my purposes, and I put it into the mug where I have all of my other pencils and pens stored. And then I realized actually that there is a really good use for this, and I'll show you how I use it. And there you can see what I do. I use this brush as a way to sweep away eraser crumbs when I'm working on a pencil draft of something. Another of my handy repurposing hacks is when I come to the end of a pad of paper, rather than just throw away the piece of cardboard, I save it so that I can use the cardboard for whatever gluing projects I have. In this case, I can just use it to glue, for example, the ends of two shorter colored pencils together. Press them. This is wood glue. I can press them together, hold them, and that will help me have a longer pencil so that I can actually use the pencils up until the very bitter end. So I'm repurposing two things, the cardboard on the back of the paper pads and my colored pencils and little pencil stubs. And of course now I can't stop the video because I have to hold these two pieces together. And that's it for today's Art Bag Time-Saving Tips and Tricks video. By the way, if you have clever hacks for how you use the art supplies that you no longer like so much, I'd love to hear because I'm always willing to learn. Remember that I post these videos every Monday and Friday. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, why not subscribe to my channel and make sure you toggle on the little bell so that you will get a notification every time I post a new video. Thanks so much for watching.